way.
Well, Adam, it's always great to have you on. We're going to ask you some questions from our supporters in a second. But as you know, the last question we always ask is, what's the one thing we're not talking about that we should be?
Gynofascism. I figured you'd make that look. It's something I've been thinking about a lot over the last 20 years. Like, we need more women in positions of power. We need more women making the calls and calling the shots. We need a woman president. We need a woman prime minister. We need more feminine presence, everywhere. And LA is mostly women, city council. We have a female mayor, and we don't get anything done. And I started to really think about there's a difference between the male brain and the female brain. And the male brain wants to do stuff go, go, go. If you want to know the difference between the male brain and the female brain, Karen Bass and Donald Trump got together 3 days after the fires. And Donald Trump was like, let's get going, move, clean up those lots. Let's get building. And she was like, slow it down, slow it down. She is a process person, and women are more likely to be process people. They talk, they want to talk it out, they want to work, they want to have a meeting, and they want to break off and have another meeting, and then we put together a blue ribbon panel. And so in LA, we have a homeless problem. And the homeless problem keeps getting worse every year, but we keep having more conversations and more panels and more groups, but it's mostly women, and nothing ever gets enacted. And we are heading toward a society that used to be men, testosterone. And by the way, I'm not making this up. You're going to see more articles and stuff coming out that the feminine mind is different, and the feminine mind is also satiated by actually discussing the thing. So if we're sitting here and, you're going, we should take this and move this wall and do a thing, the feminine mind actually feels like we did something, whereas the male mind is like, we haven't done anything. We just keep talking about this thing that we're not doing, and it's frustrating versus satiating. So the feminization is causing a huge shift in our culture. We just got crushed by COVID, especially in Los Angeles, because we had a female health director. And by the way, men can be stricken with this. Gavin Newsom's a pussy, and Eric Garcetti, our former mayor. Justin Trudeau thinks like a chick. You can tell, watch them cross their legs. Watch Obama and Trudeau and Newsom. When they cross their legs, it's a full chick. And they're signaling, they're presenting. They're going, I have chick dick. So it's a thing. It's happening. It's going to happen. And it will fuck up our society, because if something like COVID comes around, their plan is nobody leaves their house, shut all the schools. I'm done here. That's not how do we work. How do we deal with the danger? Dealing with the danger is shut down. Barbara Ferrer, the health, whatever, crazy witch who ran this town, her plan was just shut it down. Rochelle Walensky, CDC, just nothing. Just shut it all down. And by the way, lie if you have to keep it shut down. So there is a gynofascism that's sort of coming, and it was a lot of years of well, if we just had women in charge, we wouldn't have wars, we wouldn't have crime, we'd have a better society. People would, no, it is not. Los Angeles is basically run by women and is run into the ground. And there's a problem. There's going to continue to be a problem. And we'll see it growing. You'll see more articles on it. There'll be more tests on it, and it'll be less, oh, Adam is just spouting off because he's a misogynist. No, it's a mindset. It's a female mindset and a male mindset, and it's skewing toward the female, and our society is going to suffer.
So there was a lady who wrote a viral article about this called Helen Andrews.
Yes.
I take it you read it.
I did, because everyone sent it to me, because they went, this is what you've been saying for 20 years, and we're here. We're going here. And you go, oh, Adam, you're such a douche, knuckle dragging misogynist. No, women are writing articles on this. There is a difference between men and women, and there's a balance, and it's a good balance. It's a husband and a wife and a child and a home. When you skew it too far the other direction, the feminine direction, there's going to be consequences. That's going to be our future.
Well, she's coming on the show soon, so
Oh, she is.
we'll explore that with her as well. Adam, awesome to have you
Hold on,
man.
is she hot?
I don't know.
Okay,
I haven't.
find out.
You've put me really on the spot there, because that's the question.
Well, tell her I'm a fan because I'm pretty. I'm not a scholar, and I read every page of her article, and I was like, she's dead nuts on.
There you go, Helen. Adam is a big fan, and we are big fans of yours, Adam. Thanks for giving us your time again.
Thanks for having me.
Always so great hanging out with you. Head on over to triggerpod.co.uk where Adam is going to answer your questions.